Will it happen for them? He's made headway. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Torres, and Barca moving the ball with purpose. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, pressure subsiding, goalkeeper has it. Dangerous here. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. And the defensive intervention there.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly.
Bayern have given it away. And support available. But timely defending when it mattered. Well, it's a game that's had its sloppy phases, no doubt about it. Koundé. On to Pedri. Rafinha. A good take under duress there. Kane. Now with Musiala. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And that brings to an end the first half. And now we focus on the second half here in Munich. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Underway at 2-1. Tough contest here. Jamal being given too much room. And that's really well read.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Kimmich. Ready to break perhaps. And easily intercepted. Luis Diaz. Plenty of support here. Now sliding in field. But really sticking to their task defensively. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Musiala. Given away by Bayern Munich. De Jong. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Good use of advantage by the referee in Bayern's favour. And halted in his tracks. And reaches for the yellow card.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of challenges, was it?
Kane. Well, the threat could be there. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Oh, surely! And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Well, who knows, he might be called upon again. Still some defending to do. Will it be Harry Kane? And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Such an ambitious run. Showing a good reading of the game. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Jamal Musiala. Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. Top-class defending. Very effective pass. And space for Yamal. Opportunity it is. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
A foul, but advantage Bayern. Jamal Musiala. He might well be in hot water here. Could be dangerous. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Untidy in possession from Barcelona. Yamal. Could be threatening. Flag raised for offside. Barcelona fighting against this overall situation. And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right back in this game.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. While the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, they've restarted the game, and it's 3 apiece. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Kane. Well, high quality defending. Kane. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
Well, he thought he might have got away with it, but the referee rightly going back and brandishing the yellow card. Well, in a crowded area, the keeper's done really well to hold on to it. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official. Can he put it away? And a goal! Well, against all the odds, they've hit the front. Well, how about this? 4-3. And the final whistle has sounded. The end of the game here. A win for Barcelona. The floodlights are shining down on the players here at the home of Bayern, just on the northern outskirts of Munich. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Bayern Munich versus Barcelona.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And here's how Bayern will line up. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. And the keeper in complete command of the situation. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Jules Koundé plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And the striker today is Ferran Torres. Ready to shoot. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Bayern have given us away. An encouraging move from Barca. Cutting in field, well caught cleanly, despite all the bodies around him. Can he find the right pass? And quick thinking defensively. Oh, he looks threatening. It's a Barcelona corner. It's a neat move. Just went slightly awry for them there.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Jamal Musiala. Strong bit of pressing. Yamal. Now with Pedri. Rafinha. And danger averted. Well read. Now options are plenty. Musiala. Intelligent defending. Nice weight on the pass. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, off the post. Still alive.
Well, Barcelona can't believe they're not leading here, but they're certainly creating one or two chances now.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can... In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
An alert intervention. Promising move this from Bayern. Joshua Kimmich. Ferran Torres. He's broken free. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish from Torres gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
So 2-0 now. Joshua Kimmich. And Diaz has it. Now this could be productive. Musiala was spot on with that challenge. Oh, danger here. Could pull one back here. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
That was a really dangerous situation.
Yamal. Well, wasteful from Barcelona. Plenty of support here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Luis Diaz. Now with Musiala. Kane. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So off and running again, and Barca very much bossing it in the first 45. Will we see more of the same in the second half? Joshua Kimmich. Jamal Musiala. Strong but fair tackle. Pedri. He's in with a chance. Oh, chipping it. Oh, terrific save!
Yeah, quick off his line, read the shot well and made a very good save.
And over it comes. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in.
Well, Bayern have changed their style of play here. Rather than going from back to front with few passes, they're now looking to play through the opposition.
Oh, big moment! What a vital intervention. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Given away by Barca. Harry Kane slips it through. Oh, big opportunity. And there is the goal. Wow, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum now. Back underway here, and Bayern are giving this a real go. Garcia. Jules Koundé on the ball. Ball control is the key.
Well, I think they've got to work harder to win the ball back.
Pedri. Lamine Yamal. Yamal. And finding their flow. Takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And support available. Yamal! Well, it might still work out for them. And foiled by the post. And the move breaks down.
Well, Bayern are hanging on here. Had they gone 2 down, they'd really be up against it now.
And taking advantage of the rub of the green is all part of football. And Barcelona have possession again. Well, again, it breaks down for them.
Some of the passing has been really poor.
Yamal! That is a perfect tackle! Kimmich. Now with Musiala. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Well read to put an end to that attack. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Could be threatening. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Olise. And Kimmich. Kunde. Given away by Barcelona. Put himself forward pretty well here, Harry Kane. Oh, excellent reflexes!
Yeah, made it really difficult for the striker. Top-class goalkeeping.
And a delayed caution.
Yeah, great call. Played the advantage and then booked him.
Delivering it. That's fine goalkeeping to hold on to the corner. Ferran Torres. Top-class defending. Michael Olise. A free-kick decision going the way of Bayern. Upamecano. And Diaz has it. Chances on. And a goal! They've cut into the lead. It's not sizzled yet.
First of all, where's the defender? They're all over the place. Give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
The game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Yamal. Now with De Jong. Pedri. On to De Jong. Pedri. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And that is that. Very satisfying from the Barca point of view. A victory here. What did you think of their overall display?
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive.
Are shining down here in Munich. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Bayern Munich facing Barcelona.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Can he put it away? The flag raised. Offside it is. Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Jules Koundé plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And the striker today is Ferran Torres.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Well, as Bayern get the ball moving again, how will they react? Jamal Musiala. And Diaz has it. Successfully cut out. Barcelona have given us away. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position. Bayern. Real chance. And somehow he's kept it out.
Yeah, he looked so imposing there, didn't he? Great save.
Options in the middle. Giving it a go. Great defending here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Team in charge.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Strong but fair tackle. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern.